उनको पूछो ना कि ये जो टाइमर है उसके बाद कॉम्स क्यों करूँ क्या? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Reliance Foundation presents Premier League Next Gen Cup. Sudeva Delhi FC will be clashing against the Reliance Foundation Young Champs. You have seen this in the Reliance Foundation Development League once, and you will witness this in the Next Generation Cup again, as these two teams that played the semi-finals and played it with the intent of heated rivalry meet each other once again. So Sudeva Delhi FC got the better of the RF Young Champs, the Reliance Foundation Young Champs. Of course, losing due to only one goal against Sudeva Delhi FC. And Sudeva Delhi FC, the side that always never fails to surprise, moved forward and moved into the finals against ATK Mohun Bagan, where they fell short in the penalty shootouts. But a memorable run for them. Sudeva Delhi FC with some stark players, some great talent, and Reliance Foundation Young Champs with a flame of vengeance, hungry to prove why they were the top four in the national leagues. My name is Pranav Nambiar. You're joining in live here at the Reliance Foundation Premier League Next Generation Cup. We're at the Reliance Corporate Park in Navi Mumbai, Ghantoli. And I am more than thrilled to commentate this game today. An exciting game awaits us, obviously. An exciting young group of footballers. Definitely thankful that they're not playing in the dreaded heat that most of their colleagues experienced in the morning. West Ham United played ATK Mohun Bagan. The game ended in draw. Bengaluru played against the South African side of Stellenbosch, where Stellenbosch ended up winning. And as I said, they can genuinely be thankful that they're not playing in the heat. Well, the match officials for the day, they know that they have high standards to maintain. The tournament so far in Navi Mumbai has been well officiated by all of them. The Sudeva Delhi side, the runner-ups, first runner-ups from the Reliance Foundation Development League. And the Reliance Foundation Young Champs, a team that is drilled, well-disciplined, and all set to prove anyone who doubts them wrong. And the Sudeva Delhi side, passionate as always. With some stellar talent in their midst. I got a chance to take a sneak peek into the teams warming up today, and I can surely tell you that both these Indian sides are all set to kick off their journey in the Reliance Foundation Premier League Next Generation Cup. The next is now. And most definitely the toss before the game and the customary exchange of the banners, the sigils of both the team. Sigils that they will be holding proud in front of all the teams that are playing here at this international stage. On the other side, of course, we have Everton playing their opponents from England, Wolverhampton Wanderers. So two English teams, two British teams playing on one side of the Reliance Corporate Park in Navi Mumbai here at Ghantoli. And two Indian teams playing on the grass turf, on the AstroTurf. And of course, the 1 minute of silence for a stellar talent that unfortunately passed away. Oswin Andres, the captain of the South Africa under-20 team. A footballer who will forever be immortal on the pitch. Not just the South African one, but football pitches across the world. And the players from Sudeva Delhi and Reliance Foundation paying tribute to this young life that was lost earlier in February this year. And our hearts go out to the families and to the loved ones of this iconic young talent. Well, they're all set. It's a cracking game of football that awaits us, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Reliance Foundation Premier League Next Generation Cup. Sudeva Delhi FC, they want to repeat what they did to the Reliance Foundation young champs in the semi-finals of the Development League. The 1-0 scoreline where it was the side from Delhi that beat RFYS. Here we go. Sudeva Delhi FC kicking off, wearing or rather donning the white jerseys today, and RFIS in their traditional red, the home side. And Sudeva moving forward right from the get-go. RFIS with possession. RFIS wearing red. Oh, pardon. I've just been told that it's Sudeva that are in their red jerseys today, and RFIS donning the white RFIS usually with the red jersey, but today they've opted to wear white, obviously against Sudeva Delhi. That is the home side, as per the score line over there. Always the team on the left is the home side. Sudeva being the home side in this exchange, in this fixture. Therefore, they're wearing their red. RFIS right from the get-go. They've been on the back foot, and they know that Sudeva, they've already beat them once. They do not want to lose against Sudeva again. Play stretched out a little, I think a little too much, but good attempt there by the young lad from Sudeva. moving forward once again. Sudeva Delhi FC, the first runner-ups of the Development League. Deflected away. The young champs being a little too stringent inside the box. A little risky over there usually. 3 people tackling all in at once. Prajal Tushir heading it out from one number 4 to another. Shivaldo Singh. Ball rolls out, south side.
Come on!
Oh, there was quite close there. I thought there was a handball, but no one appeals. And they continue to move forward. And now RFYC, they're on the attack, they're on the prowl. Prajal Tushir, he is holding his man, he's holding his marker, he's not letting him pass. And he has forced the back pass over there. Sanan Muhammad, who gives it back to Arish Kamath. Kamath looking for options. And Prajal Tushir with a no-nonsense dispossession over there. Ball goes inside the box. Too many wide shots begging. What a save over there. Spectacular stuff from Sachin Jha. That was a perfect ball in from Surdas Mehti. And that could have been a finish. There could have been a deadly finish from Avnish Kamath. But Sachin Jha had other ideas. It's a spectacular save from the Sudeva Delhi goalkeeper. And the corner that has been taken shortly, only to produce a cross that goes right into the possession of a red shirt. So they were giving away possession a little too cheaply in this occasion. Bunando Singh. And now RFYC, the young champs, in possession. Oh, tackle from behind. No one to be penalized over here, just an untimely nick on the back of the foot. What a save that was from Sachin Jha. If you talk about skills as a goalkeeper, Sachin Jha was put under the ultimate trial against Bengaluru FC on the 14th of May, when his team was forced into the penalty shootouts after a tied game at 2-all. Sachin even saved a very crucial shot. However, 2 of his penalty takers were denied by Sharon from Bengaluru, and that's how Sudeva, just on that day, turned out to be the runner-ups. Prajal Tushir in possession. Oh, look at that. Good overstepping. Good step overs. But the ball goes out of play. Some fancy, flashy step overs, but no problem there for the defenders. Bunando Singh kept his man under control. The red shirts keeping possession as they press forward. Good ball, lots of green space ahead of this player. This looks like a promising move. Will they increase the width or will they go for a shot? They go for a shot, but it is wide off the mark. He's not happy, a little frustrated over there. Have a look at that replay. Shubhapal was the top scorer in the group stages of the National League for Sudeva Delhi. Sudeva Delhi, who still somehow managed to get possession. And now look at them. Sudeva moving threateningly forward. Good one-touch football. Good shot coming in again, wide off the mark. But good passing within the tight spaces. Shot coming in from Lalbi Akliana. And Lalbi Akliana just going for it. Bunando Singh. Oh, denied. And now the forwards from Sudeva trying to get into possession. Here come the young champs. Physical play from Sanan Mohammed to dispossess the Sudeva side. Sudeva side, however, still with the ball in their control. Another ball going out of play. 10 minutes of footballing action are up, and we're yet to see a goal or any moment that truly excites us apart from that save from Sachin Jha. That's a fine save, and that is exactly what we're here to see. It's not the scoreline, it's not the stats that mattered at the end. It is the exposure and the development that the Premier League Next Generation Cup has to offer to all these young players who have extremely bright futures ahead of them, representing their clubs at a big stage, on an international stage. All the scouts watching the game, the stakes are high for them. Some of these lads obviously representing their clubs at a national level, and some of them representing their countries as well. All the players on the pitch, as you see now, are Indians. We have a South African side and we have 3 English sides. So 4 foreign teams and 4 Indian teams. That is the setup of the Next Gen Cup. And the aim is one, that no matter how many teams they have, no matter from where they come, football is to be given first preference. But as far as these players are concerned, as far as their ambitions and their minds are concerned, the only thing they want to do is win a game of football. Young champs trying to move forward, but Prajal Tushir kept everything under control. Razibul Mystery, number 13 of Reliance Foundation Young Champs, a fine player that I want to talk about. If Razibul and Sanan Mohammed, they combine ahead, then the Young Champs, they can look threatening. A slight infringement over there by Supratim Das. Cleared away. Young Champs still looking forward to a goal. Hawaii bomb. Good decision over there by Lalbi Akliana. A good attempt, some green space ahead of him, but good tackle coming in. It's a firm and confident tackle by Bunando Singh. So they will have a throw in. Bunando Singh lets the ball roll out of play. 13 minutes up. It's a 35-minute half. Remember, it's not the 45-minute game. It's a 70-minute game of football rather than the full 90. So these players, I have seen them play the full 90 just a couple of days ago on the 14th of May. Just 3 days ago, these teams have played the full 90. They've played a semi-final, and in case of Sudeva, they've played a final as well. So these teams have players that are used to 90 minutes. If you ask players that are used to 90 minutes to reduce 20 minutes from their playing schedule, they will play with more energy. So you're going to see 20 minutes worth more energy, and that is an injection of pace, fervor, energy, and all the other things that can make a game of football exciting, like this move here by Reliance Foundation, but collected there by Sachin Jha as he yells out orders for his men who were denied at the midfield. They were not allowed to move beyond the half-line mark. And now Sudeva, they are hungry for possession. But the young champs, they're holding this ball. Mediocre pressure coming in. Still 0 on the board at the end of the first half. Oh, interception. And good pass after that interception. Good move there by Sudeva. You gotta applaud that. Sudeva. Lan Liana, he wasn't on the team sheet when I got it. Karthik Panikar was on the team sheet. But it's Lal Liana. Lan Lalian. Cross in. He's not able to stop the ball over there. The red shirt. But he still has it. Keeping possession. Lalbi Akliana. Chance for a shot, but ballooned over the crossbar. That skyrocketed upwards. YAP could have done better. RFIC, they come forward. This is looking dangerous. He beats his man over there. He should be looking for the pass, and he has missed the opportunity for a pass. Somehow, he still manages to keep possession over there. RFIC still holding the ball, but they have been dispossessed. Razibul Mistry, this is what I was talking about. If Razibul Mistry gets going, then the going can get tough. And that speedster over there, Sanan Muhammad. If he starts doing what he's known to do, we can see some exciting things happen for RFIC. Here they come. Supratim Das. Supratim Das, quick interplay with his defender. Shivaldo Singh. Harsh. Good pass, good ambitious through ball. Good cross coming in, but Sachin will just wave that ball away. He's not really happy about that cross. The young champs, Harish Kamath, he knew he could have done better. He was trying to find Razibul Mistry. Lots to think about for both the teams. The first half was a stalemate, to be honest. No real conclusion. No real progress. Just the one chance, which was denied by Sachin Jha's brilliance. So only one moment of awe before we move into the water break. A drinks break quite necessary in this climate and temperature in these conditions for these teams. 30 degrees Celsius in the city of Mumbai, and instead of sitting indoors today, the commentary box has been shifted outdoors. And let me tell you, I can't sit in this heat, and these players are playing in this heat. But the drinks break also serves as a good time for the team to regroup and reset and quickly have a word with their coaches. And both the coaches surely telling the teams exactly what to do. Chencho Dorji of the Sudeva Delhi FC and Arata Izumi of the Lions Foundation Young Champs. Off we go once again on the field. Sudeva once again on the move. Daniel Gurung, who has sent the ball forward. Gurung, Lalbia Kliana, some good passing. Gurung once again on the ball. Daniel Gurung looking for options, finds the option. Cross coming in, denied by the white shirts. Sudeva Delhi FC still looking threatening. Here's a pass, could be offside. I think it is offside. Referee puts up the flag. The moment the ball was looped over, lobbed over the white shirts in the RFYC box. And now Shivaldo Singh. Kamat. Headed out, headed away. Sudeva were appealing for a throw. It is going to be a throw in for the young champs. Arish Kamat might have to throw again. Foul throw. Referee just pointing him to the right area. And Arish Kamat with those predator eyes scanning the field. He knows a good throw from the midfield could spur things up. But I think he's given the throw away to RFIC. Jackson with the throw. Shunguk Jackson was sent off in the last game against the Lions Foundation Young Champs. And the Young Champs were already a goal down, but Shunguk Jackson's tackle merited him a second yellow card in the game. And he was sent off, which broke Jackson's heart, not because he was sent off in that game. There were only 8 or 9 odd minutes of play left, but he had to miss the finals against Bengaluru. Delhi proceeds to qualify in that game, obviously. But Shunguk Jackson, obviously, with the fervor to get back and bounce back. White shirts playing amongst each other. Oh, the RFYC is on the break, but the break has been denied once again by Sudeva. Throw in coming in. Good defending once again by Sudeva Delhi. Attempts for a cross over there. Young champs looking good in this position. Should go for a cross. Fend for the shot instead. And Sudeva get hold of the ball and they clear it out. Trying to spur on a counter-attack. Switching the wings, but slowly. And here they come. Lalbia Kliana. Silenthang. Look at Silenthang. Wanted to beat his man. Wanted to get past him. But a corner kick is what the decision would be. Easy decision for the assistant referee over there. And Silantang thinking of all the things that he can do from the corner flag. He has given a man of the match performance against the young champs last time. He was the man of the match against the Reliance Foundation young champs. Here comes Silantang. Headed out. Cleared away. The young champs with the throw in, and they get possession of the ball. Here come the young champs once again. Too much space offered to them. Will this space prove to be costly? No, because the ball coming in from the midfield. He could have taken more time. And the receiver is a little frustrated. Sanan Mohammed knows that if his partner would have been a little more patient, he would have received the ball. Prajal Tushir. Tushir rockets the ball forward. A little too ambitious. Is given away possession. And the young champs have cleared it as well. And they're not getting hold of the ball. They're just ballooning it around. And now Sachin Jha. Ashray Bharadwaj. Back to Ashray. So they were taking their time. So they have some interesting characters waiting to get on. Some interesting characters on the bench. But Arata Izumi has a deck of cards up his sleeve as well on the RFYC bench. But look at Silantang. Look at him. The speedster rocketing forward. Lalbi Akliana. Sachin Jha constantly barking orders from the goalpost, trying to curate the attack of his team. And all of it has merited a throw-in. The kind of pressure that the Reliance Foundation young champs are putting on Sudeva Delhi by denying them time and again is the kind of pressure that could backfire against them. Because if Sudeva, with every attack, their confidence increases. Shots from far range could be a threat. Young champs conceded 5 goals against ATK Mohun Bagan. And they surely have reset and have come back here with new intentions. Some space on the right flank, waiting to be exploited. Oh, lovely cut in over there by the player. The young champs moving in. Avnish Kamath dancing into the box. Let's have a look at that replay. Well, unless you're Nitesh Darji, you don't want to have a look at the replay. Because Avnish, he surely impressed us with his skills over there. And he has won his team a corner. Sanan Mohammed takes the corner quickly and shortly. Sanan Mohammed, ambitious ball into the box. Just grazes the heads of the players inside. And that is going to be a goal kick. Look at that. A little too high. Just a little too high for Arish Kamath. Jackson. RFYC trying to move forward, but once again Sachin Jha denying another RFYC move. Right back to the keeper. Ouch. Ouch again. But this time the referee felt it, blew the whistle. Oh, have they taken the free kick quickly? The game is still on. The referee, he was coming to somehow curate the free kick, but the free kick was taken quickly. Cheeky by the Sudeva boys. A little too sharp. And the young champs, they were ready for it somehow. But I think things will start getting a little heated. Rata Izumi has gone back to his seat. Good interception. That'll be Akliana. Here they come. Some frustrations beginning to be expressed on the field because neither teams are able to make a smooth flowing play. Prajal Tushar. He has options and he goes for the option in his line. Oh, good movement. Keeps the ball with himself in spite of the physical pressure. Lalbi Akliana. Crossed onto the other side. Jackson. Lalbi Akliana. Lalbi Akliana, good passing. Sudeva definitely looking better with the passing. Cross coming in, too much on that cross. There was too much on that cross. It almost tipped over the defensive box. That's good passing on the front side of the box. Just a little too much. Sudeva still trying to find that critical pass because they haven't created a goal-scoring opportunity yet, and that is because of this final pass. It's the final pass that always leads to the goal. But again, the match is not decided by which team has the most number of deadly passes or which team has a lion's share of the possession. At the end of the day, the game of football is decided by one simple statistic, and that is the scoreline that you see, which is currently 0-all. Oh, here come the young champs. But Prajal Tushar, a tall man, trying to deny the young champs. A slower pass. Young champs in an advantageous area, but the last pass has been a little too fast for the player over there. Lalbi Akliana moving into a good space ahead of the players, but his man has been dispossessed over there. Young champs moving forward with confidence, but yet again dispossessed by Ashray Bharadwaj. Tiredness will play a part, surely, but knowing these players and knowing their stamina, you could be looking at an end-to-end game. Sudeva Delhi, the runner-ups, facing an injury in the team. Daniel Gurung. Well, Daniel always so physical with his work rate, always so involved in the entire midfield. I remember in the final game it was just Karthik Panikkar and Daniel Gurung. Oh, that looks a little this looks like a little clip on the foot. Very physically demanding sport, football, as most of us sometimes tend to forget Very emotional, very physically demanding. A true test of one's mental and physical being, the sport. And RFYC moving confidently, some nice step overs. He's still dancing inside the box. He should have gone for the pass. He should have released the ball. And he has been dispossessed. And now the red shirts move forward. Once again, RFIC getting possession and losing possession instantly. That's a play building up from the midfield, right side of the midfield. HK bent up to nothing. A minute left in regulation time, 35 minutes per half for these young lads. I think we haven't seen too many injuries to get an extraordinary amount of stoppage time. The story of the first half has been quite plain, quite simple. Not too much to add to the highlight reel, to be very honest. Both the teams with a battle of possession. And what we're going to see right now is another example of that. Getting the ball to the box is not the problem. Getting the ball into the box and threatening the goalkeeper has proven to be a problem for both the teams. Only that one occasion where Sachin Jha had to break a sweat. If it weren't for that save by Sachin Jha, it would have been 1-0 to RFIC. The young champs surely fighting tooth and nail. They do not want a repeat of their first result against this side of Sudeva Delhi. Well, 3 minutes of added time, a little more than I expected. A shot deflected away, but it's still on. It's still on. Sachin collects it. Well, again, sometimes these goalkeepers make it look so easy. But look at that. If you get an opportunity to pull a shot from there, like Kamath did, if Sachin wasn't in the right possession, if he wasn't in the right area, he would have conceded a goal. And now the red shirts, they know the last 3 minutes of stoppage time are already underway. Just need to maintain their composure, both the sides. Just a couple of minutes left. Some space ahead of this young champ as a ambitious through ball finds the player. But can the player find someone inside the box? The answer is no. And the referee quickly stops the game. Too many hands involved in that tackle. Sanan Mohammed getting a little too physical. The hand making contact with his opponent's head. Again, unintentional, not too malicious. Cards stay in the pocket. Here come the young champs. Well, the referee decided to blow the whistle on the other field. I heard it till here. It's Everton playing Wolverhampton Wanderers on the grass pitch here at the Reliance Corporate Park in Gansoli. Our game is still on. For a moment there, my instincts, the minute they heard the final whistle, I thought it was our game. But our game still has a minute to go. The young champs striving forward. And yet again, it's that last pass. We haven't seen that deadly pass that, you know, sometimes could excite you even more than a goal. That makes you want to leave your seat. We haven't seen that deadly pass yet. Half a minute remains. And within this half minute, Silanthang has decided to show off some of his dancing skills with the ball, show how good his footwork is. As Silanthang combines with his players, and they're moving forward, but they need to move forward quick because this half is almost done. Will Delhi get another chance before the final whistle? Maybe not. Oh, yellow card comes out. And this is a good position. This is a very good position. No real arguments from the RFIC side. Let's have a look at that replay. Oh yeah, a little too overexcited over there. And yellow card for Arish Kamath. Extra time is up. But the player from Sudeva isn't. How the Malian still on the floor, still on the ground, waiting to get back up. And the match official, he wants to get this free kick out of the way. He's asking the players to form their wall. He's asking the boys in red to take their positions around. Silinthang all ready for his free kick. Oh, pardon, it wasn't Arish Kamath who got the yellow card. It was Supratim Das, number 26. And the wall being formed. All set for the free kick. This is a good region. This is a very good area for a free kick. And there are two players from Sudeva Delhi standing for this free kick. And three players have kneeled down for a gap in the wall. Silinthang taking the run up. Bharadwaj awaits. Silinthang goes for the crossbar. It has been punched away. It has been denied. That's fine goalkeeping over there by Malhar. Have a look at that. He had to punch it clear. It was dipping in. But from one set piece outside the box, we get one set piece from the corner of the attacking side. That should be full time. Half time, pardon. 40 minutes up. And within the first 40 minutes of the game, which should have been 35 minutes, we still haven't seen a single goal. They've played 5 extra minutes from regulation time, 3 minutes of added time, but 2 minutes due to the set piece and the corner. A couple of opportunities for Sudeva Delhi FC, surely looking like the more threatening team to me personally. But the Reliance Foundation young champs, every time they're on the attack, when they're on the prowl, the defenders of Sudeva Delhi almost every time they get ready. Let's have a quick look at the highlights from the first half. It was supposed to be a match that has already been etched in history of the Reliance Foundation Development League. Sudeva Delhi FC and Reliance Foundation young champs, they fought tooth and nail in the first edition of the Development League, in the first semi-final. And that save from Sachin Jha, my oh my. That is the only reason this match is still goalless. And a few other opportunities for Reliance, but Sachin Jha, he has been in fine shape. He's been in fine form. But Lalbia Kliana and co up in the front from Sudeva Delhi FC, they've been proving to be menacing, especially Silinthang. And we're yet to see a little more from Shubhapal and the other forwards. But the second half at the Reliance Foundation Premier League Next Generation still awaits. Sudeva Delhi FC is still nil. And their opponents, Reliance Foundation young champs, also nil. A goalless first half always means that a second half that packs more excitement and entertainment awaits us. A goalless first half. An enthralling second half awaits at the Reliance Corporate Park, Ghantoli. This is the Reliance Foundation Premier League Next Generation Cup. And Sudeva Delhi standing in the middle of the pitch for the kickoff. And now the red shirts attacking from the left to right of your screen, and Sudeva Delhi FC attacking from the right to left of your screen. Substitution during the half-time. Chirag Bujel, a stellar talent from the Sudeva side, he has entered the pitch. From the RFIC side, pardon. Chirag Bujel on your screen right now. Challenge from behind. As you can see the replay. Free kick coming in. A corner coming in, pardon. A corner has been taken shortly. Here comes Sudeva. Sudeva trying to create some space. They're still waiting for that deadly cross. Shot from a distance which will not trouble the goalkeeper under any circumstances. Wasn't a very strong hit there by Lan Leon. It's over the crossbar. A little flimsy on the turn. Gives Lan Leon the possession. That's a good ball. That's a good ball. Can RFIC make something out of this? The young champs stepping over, tripping over, and they've given away possession. The referee gets the whistle to his mouth, but then he reconsiders it, and now a good move ahead. Foul, surely. Lalbi Akliana brought down. Little guy, nimble-footed, a speedster. Look at him rolling the ball, moving around in comfort, but bad tackle. Lalbi Akliana. So there, get the free kick. And Nitesh Darji sends the ball in. Call for a handball, but it's only one person calling for a handball. As of now, Malhar, he has control over the ball. quick throw in. Prajal Tushir. Now Sudeva, that's still trying to get the possession. I think that's what this game has been about. Trying and getting the possession. They're getting balls into dangerous areas. Look at the movement over there. Dancing away. And now RFIC switch up the play, but unable to switch up the tempo. Passing is a little slow. Here comes Sudeva. Once again, Lalbi Akliana. Oh, brought down. Hefty tackle. Smile on his face. The Malian YP. Nitesh Darji with the throw in. YP. YP plays it back to Ashray Bharadwaj. Bharadwaj plays it to Prajal Tushir. Tushir with a quick pass. Had to be a quick one too. It wasn't a quick one too. Confident movement once again on the field, as you can clearly see. That's Sudeva that's having the lion's share of the possession, and now maybe a chance, maybe a chance. Oh, that last pass was unnecessary. He could have tried something better. Daniel Gurung. Malhar, easy pickings for him, but Daniel Gurung maybe could have tried something more. Quick throw in, and a throw in that somehow gave away possession. Good ball, but a great tackle coming in. Sudeva Delhi, what a neat tackle. Cross coming in, a few deflections here and there. Ball knocking around inside the box. And now RFIC in possession. They're exploring their options. They try to do something flashy, and they've given away the ball. And now Sudeva on the counter-attack. And need to counter-attack with some pace. And the lack of pace over here will be defended. And rather, it has been defended. Throw in for the young champs. Bunando Singh, who took the throw, instantly lost the possession. Here come the young champs, developing the game from the back lines. A game that was not able to develop itself. They've given away possession to Sudeva. They have used brute force to take back the possession. It's just a battle of possession, this game. And we've seen some good skills. We've seen some good ball control. We've seen the players move around the ball in a tight space. But there's a lot that's going around in the mind of Harata Izumi, as you can see on the screen. Young champs once
once again in possession but unable to move forward. It's just a battle of who has the ball for a longer time. Look at the amount of people on one side of the pitch. And the boys in red, they're certain. The boys in red are certain that they are a confident attacking force. But their midfield is a little empty. Look at how much space the young champs are getting in the midfield. They've got 4 defenders at the back and now more red shirts falling back. But will it be all worth it? Because the young champs, they could have had a chance over there. There was a loose ball in the box with no one to claim it. And now Sudeva. Once again losing the ball. Young champs moving forward. A good cross is anticipated and a great header! Where did that come from? The young champs strike. Sanan Mohammed strikes. He has been waiting for his moment. He's been waiting for his opportunity. And a fantastic header inside the box. It's the number 11. The forward who I spoke about. The forward who I said has the potential to change this game. And it is Sanan Mohammed who can thank the service. Who must thank the service. Chirag Bhujel, fresh pair of legs. Substitute the wide man who has been a threat, a thorn in the side of Sudeva Delhi. Not just in this game, but in the semi-final of the Development League as well. They were unable to do anything in the Development League. The Reliance did not score against Sudeva Delhi. But the deadlock has been broken. The duck has been broken. Reliance Foundation young champs have scored. Sanan Mohammed, the goal scorer for Reliance Foundation. And the young champs lead. The runner-ups have been shaken. Sudeva Delhi trail this game 1-0. And the head coach is happy. Arata Izumi asking his players to hold their ground. It's a 70-minute game, remember, not a 90-minute game. And when it's a 70-minute game and you have scored with, what, 25 minutes more to spare, do you sit back on that lead or do you try and extend it? Because the young champs, they have been looking deadly. But this is the first time I've seen a cross delivered to perfection and finished to perfection by an Indian team on this surface as of this tournament. It's a brilliant cross that came in by Chirag Bhujel. And as much as you would appreciate the service, you need to appreciate the finish by Sanan Mohammed. And Sanan Mohammed ignites the field over here with that goal. A fine performance by the forward. What sort of a reply are Sudeva packing? Well, the last time I saw the Reliance Foundation young champs play, a chance created out of nothing over there, Sudeva Delhi. But Malhar had other options. Look at that. Quick one-touch passing. And Malhar blocking the bottom corner. And he was running to get the rebound, Selanthang, but was denied. As I was saying, the last time I personally saw Reliance Foundation young champs play in the Next Generation Cup, they were playing the final game of the 2020 season against Manchester United. It was a younger squad, but Manchester United, they lost the game 1-0. It was Reliance Foundation young champs that emerged victorious. Sanan Mohammed, the youngster from Kerala, getting that ever important goal. And now they move forward once again. Substitution coming in for the Reliance Foundation Young Champs. Well, what a game this has been for them. And in goes Alex. And out comes Hawaii Bomb Surdas. Sudeva Delhi also making a change. They're sending in their number 9. Will he play like a number 9? Phoenix Oinam this time. We saw Phoenix coming in against the Reliance Foundation Young Champs in the semi-final as well. And Phoenix Oinam will be replacing Shubha Paul, a top scoring material. Shubha Paul, Phoenix Oinam will be coming in his stead. Obviously some plans being cooked up in the Sudeva Delhi camp. Sudeva Delhi also sending in Ramesh Shetty. And they'll be pulling out Lal Bakhliana, who's had a brilliant game. And Shubha Paul walks out. I can see him from the commentary gantry. He's not very happy. He wanted to play a little more. He wanted to score a goal here and there. He's a goal-scoring threat. But Lal Bakhliana, the fine performance for Sudeva Delhi FC. Maybe changing up these high work rate players could prove advantageous for Sudeva. And Mr. Izumi knows that some important changes have been made by his opponent team. They've sent in Phoenix. Will Phoenix help Sudeva rise from the ashes? Sanan Mohammed, he looks like he's in a little bit of he's in some discomfort over there. The youngster from Kerala. Obviously these Keralite footballers hold a special place in the Indian football space. The football crazy state of India. The state of Kerala, God's own country. Sanan Mohammed, yet another product from that state, scoring the ever important goal here for Reliance Foundation Young Champs. And Sudeva Delhi, well, they are striving forward. Ball cleared forward. Oh, what a fine initiative this is, because this is what you want to see. You want to see young talent, young footballing talent. Gives you all sorts of hopes. These are two Indian teams battling it out. And when it comes to Indian football, no amount of statistics, no amount of rankings, no amount of results will ever let an Indian footballing fan determine their love for football. They unconditionally love the game. They find it beautiful. They enjoy it to the fullest. If a blue tiger or a to-be blue tiger, like these blue cubs, anyone could be wearing the coveted blue jersey of our Indian national team someday. If anyone goes forward and plays or represents our country, it is going to be an honor. And that is the sort of stage that the Reliance Foundation is providing along with the Premier League here at the Next Gen Cup. All eyes on this man, Silanthang. drinks break. And the Sudeva boys, they're getting some insight into the game. Let's have a look at the goal again. Sanan Mohammed. Chirag with that picture-perfect cross. And Sanan Mohammed, what a confident header. Just getting ahead of his man. And timing that header well to perfection. And this is one of my favorite sides in football. I must admit it. And I know many viewers, they'll admit it too. A well-timed header can surely make you get off your seat and applaud and celebrate. Unless you're from the Sudeva Delhi FC supporting side, because Sudeva Delhi, they still need a goal to equalize. Headed out. Young champs, they want to keep possession. Bunando. Sudeva running forward, but just falling short. Silanthang. You need to see Silanthang running. It's like he's got wings. He's a fast individual. And he's going towards the dugout, hearing a few instructions here and there. He's a machine. But the real question is, how can Sudeva use him? Because as of now, the Reliance Foundation young champs not only are in the lead, they also have the possession. And they have surely looked a little more confident as compared to the Sudeva side. And here they come again. Chirag. He has proven to be a threat in the wide areas once. Will Chirag prove to be a threat again? Step overs like a certain number 7 I know of. He's an entertaining player to watch, Chirag. Young champs did not let Chirag start, if I am not mistaken, even in the game against Mohan Bagan, the third place game. Mohan Bagan dealt out quite the thrashing that day. 5-1, I believe the score was. Young champs winning back possession. The last pass could have been dangerous, but a good interception over there. Quickly back up on their feet. How the Malian. Moving forward. A throw in, coming in. Oh, good interception over there, young champs. Can they make something of it? And they need to be quick. Good movement. But an ambitious pass. Chirag should have gone out running. But you can't expect someone to run so fast. Jackson. Jackson was supposed to be involved in a quick 1-2 over there with Silanthang. But Jackson's back in possession. What will you do now? He decides to launch the ball forward. He decides to find a man inside the box. And he goes down over there, but he goes down without the ball around him. Referee says get back up. Referee says play on. And the young champs say let's move forward on the counter. But the defense of Sudeva has other ideas. Moving forward once again. Young champs getting Malhar involved, the goalkeeper. Malhar will be aiming for a clean sheet. RFIC have conceded a lot of goals in the Development League semi-finals and the finals. I think 6 goals in total they've conceded. 5 against Mohan Bagan, 1 against Sudeva. And looks like they are on their way to get their vengeance against Sudeva. Prajal Tushar using his physique to deny possession. Daniel Gurung passes it to the wide man. Chirag, look at Chirag go. Oh, he's a force to be reckoned with. Chirag finds Sanan Mohammed. Sanan Mohammed, can he get something in? He goes down, but the referee says get back up once again. I think he went down a little too easily over there, Sanan Mohammed. A shot from a far way out, and Sachin Jha blocks it. Here's Prajal Tushar. Sends it forward, Prajal. Silanthang. Silanthang, can he find some options inside the box? He does, but what a fine tackle over there by the young champs to deny a shot, even a shot on goal. Here's Phoenix! Blocked once again. He was going on the volley. He was in a good position. Phoenix. Jackson is too far away. Kamat. But Nitesh Darji, the skipper. And Nitesh trying to win a physical battle, and he does. Uses his height. Wins possession. Good clearance over there. Young champs. No nonsense clearance. Supratim Das.
Inside, yes, yes.
60 minutes up, an hour long of footballing action. 10 more minutes to wait before the final whistle is blown. But a substitution coming in within those 10 minutes. In goes number 72 from Sudeva Delhi. It's Jojo who's going in, and How the Malian on his way out. How Damlian on his way out, and Jojo makes his way in. Jojo Prussian. The young champs making a change as well, as number 34 makes his way in for the Reliance Foundation young champs. Silajit Santra makes his way in for the young champs, and Razibul Mistry is on his way out. The young champs are still 1 goal ahead of Sudeva Delhi FC. Tushar, the defender gets the ball, and the tall man was looking for options, and he finds some options in the midfield. Once again they're moving, and they're moving with menace, the young champs. Oh, pass. That was a little too early. They need a little more patience over there. And Silajit Santra, fresh pair on the legs, and makes a small error. Doesn't have a lot of time to settle on the field. Sudeva Delhi doesn't have a lot of time to make a comeback. They're battling against the clock. And Daniel Gurung passes it to Phoenix. Phoenix trying to cut in. Oh, failed clearance over there. Jackson. And Jackson running into space. They should be looking at Jackson. Here's a chance! Oh, it goes wide! It goes begging! Sudeva Delhi, that could have been the equalizer. Oh, that was a good move there by Sudeva. And the culprit, he's frustrated, but the people around the culprit from his team, they're even more frustrated. Sudeva could have equalized. A draw is definitely better than a defeat in group stages. And remember, there are 2 groups this time. Some shirt pulling over there by Sanan Mohammed, a goal scorer. A little too confident, and the referee quickly warning him. All part and parcel of the game. It's a physical sport at the end of the day. Here they go. Young champs still getting a lot of space. Chirag trying to dribble in. He fails to dribble in, but he keeps possession, and that is what is more important at this stage. Young champs in a good position, in a good area. There is an option coming in. A pass. Mohammed could have gone ahead, but Sanan Mohammed was not the person who went chasing that ball. He looks like he's a little tired at this point, as he should be. It's a highly physical game. Just 5 more minutes of football left. As per regulation time, at least. And Sachin Jha, obviously a little frustrated that he's unable to keep his clean sheet for the day. But maybe, just maybe, he wants his team to go ahead and get the goal that equalizes. Here's a chance from a far way out. What was that? I think the ball was headed in the wrong direction. It's still on somehow. Sachin Jha sends his boys forward. Let's have a look at the replay again. Supratim Das. That's a great ball in. But maybe a difficult header for the teammate over there. Lions Foundation young champs once again, all thanks to a mistimed shot, are now on the counter-attack. Oh, look at him go once again, Chirag. He's a delight to watch. What a player. What a wonderful player, Chirag. Razibul mystery did not click for the young champs, but Chirag and Sanan Mohammed surely have. Harish Kamat giving away possession. Jojo and chasing the ball over there. Silajit in possession, sends the ball in, and Tushir makes sure that his big boot gets in the way, and it denies the forward over there. He's been a fine defender today, Prajal Tushir, but looks like they are a little tired. Just 3 minutes of regulation time left. Prajal Tushir conceding a corner. And obviously the game getting a little more intense by every passing minute. The young champs pulling out a player quickly. Corner kick for the Lions Foundation young champs. Silajit with the corner, exploring his options inside the box. I think he'll go short. It's Chirag once again. And here they come now, Sudeva Delhi. But look at Chirag falling back. Look at Chirag marking his man. And Chirag quickly combining with the 1-2 passing setup with Sudeva Delhi. They will be spurning the counter-attack soon. Interception once again by the young champs. Here they come. Ball passed ahead. Lions Foundation young champs look like they're in a good position, but look at that defense. Look at the man marking. And Lalian. Prajal Tushir coming in from behind, always a little risky. Substitution coming in. And in goes another player from the young champs. Younglam Singh will be going in for the young champs. And out comes his teammate Nathan Asher Rodriguez.
Narrow, 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 hard to beat. Up, 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 go on, go on, go on, up, on.
Young champs were riddled with injuries last time, and they played Sudeva. Highly physical game. This game has proven to be on the same lines. It is still physical. It'll be interesting to see two of these physical sides go up against the English teams and the South African team. Sanan Mohammed on your screen right now, the goal scorer. And he's looking around the field because he knows that his goal could be the goal that decides the game. Maybe he can add another goal or support his forward teammates to do so. Or he could just fall back, sit back and defend the lead because there are barely any seconds left on the clock. Chirag Bujel wins a throw-in. 5 minutes of stoppage time. That is quite astonishing. Sudeva with a saving grace, with a lifeline over here of 5 minutes. They have 5 minutes to make a comeback into this match. Oh, good body feint, good fake over there. Here come the champs. Reliance Foundation young champs still have options inside the box. Poor cross. And it goes straight in the hands of the goalkeeper. And now Sudeva, they're in possession. And Nathan Asher Rodriguez, before leaving the field, had a yellow card to his name. Five minutes of stoppage time. The young champs now just keeping possession, taking their time. Sudeva on the other hand, denying them any possible access into that penalty area. But that's what I was talking about. No matter how many times they deny these young champs, that one cross from Chirag Bujel was game, set and done because Sanan Mohammed was waiting on the other end. A firm header and a combination of Northeast and South. Two powerhouses of Indian football. Reliance Foundation Young Champs, an initiative that musters young footballing talent from all across the country, from all the corners of India, developing Indian football at a grassroots level. And the Reliance Foundation Premier League Next Generation Cup, an extension of that initiative of development of grassroots football. And there could be a development in the play over here, but Malhar had other ideas. Huge shout for Malhar, asking him to launch the ball ahead because he had teammates charging ahead. Sanan Mohammed in particular, who did get ahead of the defender. But here comes Sudeva. Some pressure on the player over there, Phoenix. Not much time left on the clock. Sudeva, they've got to get going. Are they trying out a set piece? Sudeva don't have time. But Daniel Gurung, I think he's looking at a set piece. Lots of red shirts inside the box. This could be Sudeva Delhi's moment. This could be their final chance. Daniel Gurung delivers the ball in and it has been denied. Gurung still somehow gets the ball and gives away the possession. But Delhi still claim the ball again. Jackson. Jojo. Young champs can get possession now. Sanan Mohammed fighting for it. But Jackson clears it forward. Are there options inside the box? Nope. Play still on. There should be a chance. Deflection and punched over the bar. Good save there once again by the keeper. There was an awkward deflection. Malhar had to be on the tip of his feet. He was on his toes. And he has conceded a corner. Silanthang is now taking the corner. Here's Silanthang's delivery into the box. Oh, and it has been denied once again by the defenders. Fine defending. Take a bow, Arish Kamath. RFIC are still in the lead. Silenthang with another corner. Relentless corner once again. Good delivery and Malhar punches it out this time. Third consecutive corner for Silenthang. And these are some dangerous deliveries coming into the last minute of the game. The last 60 seconds. Silenthang with his third corner. Denied once again. And Silenthang can't believe himself. He has delivered 3 perfect corners. But all of them have got getting their most awaited opening win on this ground. Final whistle. The young champs have done it. Reliance Foundation young champs. Closing the game 1-0. And take a bow. The young champs have had a spectacular day. A silent hero, Supratim Das, on your screen. And this man smiles on the face for Sanan Mohammed, the star performer of the day, the goal scorer of the day, and the difference maker of the day. But somewhere, Chirag Bhujal shaking hands with the opponents, shaking hands with the referee. Not on your screen right now, but it was Chirag Bhujal's introduction into the play that really turned things around as the Reliance Foundation young champs in the second half got the fresh pair of legs of Chirag Bhujal during the half-time break. And it was his corner, his cross, pardon, that was converted. What a game this was. Let's have a look at the highlights once again. Lovely highlight reel produced by the production crew and team of the Premier League Next Gen Cup. This was that ever-important first save by Sachin Jha, which really made the Reliance boys nervous, because if you have a goalkeeper like that in the Sudeva Delhi goalpost, then surely it is going to be a difficult task to break the deadlock. And Reliance Foundation young champs tried relentlessly in the first half. But obviously Sudeva Delhi, they looked very threatening, especially with this free kick. Look at that save there by Malhar. Props to Malhar for being a fine addition between the sticks. He gets his clean sheet. A succession of attacks, but this ball by Chirag Bhujal and that header by Sanan Mohammed across the movement of the play. Bottom corner, left bottom corner, cross coming in from the right, and Sanan Mohammed sealed the deal for this game. Just a 1 goal required, a 1-0 victory. A 1-0 scoreline was enough for our match official Venkatesh to call time. 70 minutes of enthralling football here. The first game for the runner-ups from the Reliance Foundation Development League. Both the finalists, that is Sudeva and Bengaluru, lost their games today. Both the scorelines were 1-0. And that just goes on to show one thing, that football is a game that is unpredictable. The results on one day stop mattering after the referee blows the final whistle, because tomorrow is a new day. And tomorrow is a new day indeed for all these teams, as they will return to the Reliance Foundation Premier League Next Generation Cup to face all the teams that are here from all across the world. The victor at the end of this affair is indeed going to be football. I'm Pranav Nambiar signing off from the commentary box. Sudeva Delhi 0 and Reliance Foundation Young Champs 1. RFYC with their first victory in the Reliance Foundation Premier League Next Gen Cup.
4 by 8